And the eye is on, window heat on, the APU is on. So you can see the airspeed, barometric altitude, the Airbus A330-200. I have also the windshield icons here. Got some fog. This is the Airbus A330. You see all automatic systems, the overhead panel, the computers of the aircraft, of the Airbus A330 200. I'm Thomas Hatsios, the British American pilot flying the Airbus A330 200 into night flight. I'm gonna show you the full flight from takeoff, climb, cruise, descent, approach and landing with me as pilot. I'm gonna start now. So we have different liveries. We had Elal Israel the other time, we have the Emirates tonight. Hope you like that aircraft. Cute livery. Gonna see how it flies. For another flight with the Airbus A330 200 over here, as you can see. So we need only to complete all the systems of the aircraft, the primary flight display, navigation display, the ECAM, the electronic centralized aircraft monitoring, how to start the engines, the APU, the hydraulic, the fuel system, the pressurizer system, hydraulic fuel system, left and right wing and center tank fuel, and also the ADIRU data is a reference unit, the flight control computers of the aircraft. This is a fly-by-wire aircraft, the Airbus A330-200. So we have here, as you can see, the simulator. We use Microsoft and X-Plane, and the computer. This is Microsoft, whatever you like. You can see the flight controls, systems, as we deflect up and down, make turns right and left. So I have to show you now inside the cockpit. You can see also the wings, the thrusters,
flaps 1, flaps 0.
The thrusters. This is the wing view. So hope you like also the Emirates aircraft. So we're gonna have full flight from takeoff, climb, cruises and approach and landing. We're gonna set up the flight management computer, flight management and guidance computer. We have the flight control unit over here. So it will take a couple more minutes to actuate. So you can see initialize flight number from 225,000.
Flaps 1,
Need to insert. How many thousand feet we want to climb. We need to enter first from 2, so it's gonna be from KC. Back to KC. Align the IRS, the initial reference system, and the ADIRU. Cruising altitude 35,300. Level, cost index, fuel prediction, gross weight, and also performance. In the first to set departure and arrival here. Set some lights. You can see the overhead panel. So we have the air system, pressurized air system for the Airbus. Also inside here the electrical system, the fuel system, left and right wing, center tank, and also the hydraulics, the green, blue, yellow, and now the ADIRU air data and answer reference unit over here. So we select departure and then arrival. You can see which runway heading, like always, 3-4. Gonna be overheat, so 1-6 left for departure. Seats, Mount 7, flight plan again. Re-enter the Mount 7, hello, and insert, and we have flight plan discontinuity, 1-6 left, ILS, arrival, Hawk Z4, the approach, insert, so we clear the discontinuity. Insert, This has a lot of overheat and lagging. Right now the computer is losing frames per second. That's why it's so slow. It's too hot. So we have the flight one ready, and we are ready for takeoff. We use only the systems, flight controls here, stabilizer trim, the thrust levers, the thrust commanded by the engines, flight management computer here. So we have flaps.
Flaps 0. Flaps 1. Flaps 2.
You can use flaps 2 for this flight. Also the terrain on the display. And we have the radar, we have other aircraft also. So we're ready for takeoff right now. So I hope you like our flight tonight with the Emirates Airbus A330-200 from Seattle Tacoma International Airport. We're gonna start now the flight. I'm Thomas Hatsios, the British-American pilot flying the Airbus A330-200 in tonight's flight. You're gonna see the full flight from takeoff, climb, cruise, descent, approach, and landing. So I'm gonna start right now over here. As you can see, we need to cool down the computer.
Power set.
Oh, here's the thrust reverse. I was looking for the other time. Reverse thrust. Inverser
Flaps 1.
poussé. Inverser thrust in French. Reverse thrust in English. So we advance. We're ready now for the takeoff with the Airbus A330-200 tonight's flight. I hope you like it. We're gonna start right now in the cockpit. Thomas Hatsios, British American pilot flying the Airbus A330-200. So we advance the thrust levers over here. As you can see, we press halfway down. Parking brakes off. In the takeoff, go around position.
Sync rate. Hold up. Terrain. Hold up.
We have a slow frames per second then. Because the computer is overheating. So it's gonna be a hard flight for that. The frames.
Don't sink. Too low. Gear.
And it gives too many faults.
Too low. Flat. Too low. Terrain. Right. Slow. Sync rate. Hold up.
So this is rudder. We need to align with the runway using the horizontal tail.
Too low. Flat. Too low. Terrain. Light. Slow. Sync rate.
So we have 100 knots.
Terrain. Hold up.
100.
Too low. Gear.
20, 30. V1, V-rotate.
Flaps. Too low. Terrain. Light. Slow. Sync rate. Hold up. Terrain.
Here we go.
Hold up. Sync. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps.
Sliding gear up.
Too low. Terrain. Light. Slow. Sync rate. Hold up. Too low. Gear. Passing flight level. Terrain. Hold up. Don't sink. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps. Too low. Terrain.
Traffic.
So we have traffic. We have another aircraft. display
Traffic.
with yellow over here, amber actually. So this is the display. We're gonna make clear of traffic. We're gonna make
Traffic.
turn, left turn, incline. So this is the Emirates Airbus A-330 202 knots flight. Hope you like this beautiful aircraft. Make a beautiful turn. Gonna fly a beam to the airport. You can see how we climb, pitching back the side stick, descent, pulling down the side stick. You can see we have slope. Frames per second. And gonna slow down even further the graphics. Hope now we're gonna have clear now no slow graphics anymore. So you can see the airspeed is increasing above 200 knots. We're gonna have automatically also the flaps are retracted, so we can retract them. You can see the automatic trimming, the auto trim.
Flaps 2. Spoilers on. Flaps 1. After takeoff checklist complete. Flaps 0.
We don't need to use the flaps right now. We're gonna accelerate. You can see also the wing view of the Airbus A330-200. You can see the spoilers.
Spoilers disarmed. Spoilers half. Spoilers full. Spoilers half. Spoilers retracted.
Hope you like it. So we reach the maximum airspeed. We need to climb. This is actually the climb tendon. So this has from idle to climb is the manual thrust. After climb is automatic thrust setting from the auto thrust system. So we have the flex and the takeoff ground and the climb, and we have the reverse thrust also for idle and reverse. I'm gonna make that turn, right turn, follow the flight line here. To the right the view, the Airbus A330-200. Gonna make overspeed with that, that's why we need to climb a bit faster. And also use the rider. You can use speed brakes.
Spoilers half. Spoilers full.
You can see the side stick when I move. Those are the rider pedals. So this makes turns left and right and also climb or descend the airplane. So this is the autopilot unit, the flight control unit of the aircraft, the Airbus A330. 200, the thrust levers, the trim, the fuel flow, its master switches, engine mode selector, parking brakes, the speed brakes.
Spoilers down. Spoilers armed.
I'm gonna use the climb over here for this. I'm going to make a turn. I'm gonna use I'm gonna climb higher than that. So you can see the Airbus A330 200, the airspeed indicated, the actual airspeed calibrated airspeed. So now it's 200 knots, we climb through 19,000 feet. We can connect the autopilot. We will follow the commands over here. Autopilot line.
Autopilot 1, cross check.
We will follow the flight line, I believe. The heading, we can select the heading and the airspeed also. So you can see the Airbus. We can use some flaps, I believe, smoother climb. You can see the stall speed here. It's a very close margin. You can see the frames per second are very slow right now. So you can see the NS A330 200. And we connect the autopilot.
Autopilot 1, cross check.
Setting is gonna be automatic. You can also turn around to the airport. keep climbing, 32,000 target altitude, we have takeoff going. The altitude is engaged. So you can see the autopilot now is engaged in this aircraft. So it's going to be automatically following the flight path, horizontal and vertical. We can also make a turn now back to the airport. The next waypoint is calculated. Everything from this computer, the flight management, the guidance computer with preset. Before flight we can also make changes if we like. So now we can make a U-turn. Better view. Turning back into the airport. So this is automatic turn right now, as you can see with the autopilot engaged. And we're going back to the airport. Hope you like this flight, the Airbus A-330 200 flight, Thomas Hatsios, the British American pilot flying the Airbus A-330 over here, overflying Seattle State in the United States of America. Over here, so we're going back to the airport now. Beautiful aircraft. Overflying also the mountain, Seattle Mountain. Flying manually, going back. We make turns as much as we like. Change the configuration, we're at almost 35,000 feet. Gonna start our descending now. And we follow the flight run. Use more idle thrust for the descent. And I use all this altitude for the descent. And I use like 5,000 feet. And now we start the descent. Also speed brakes.
Close the door. Floor 10.
Colors for we have a frames per second are low. We have a slow computer because it's hotter right now. The frames per second go down many times in flight. You cannot see the aircrafts are freezing like that. So here we are, window view and cockpit view. So we need to go back to the airport where we start. Use idle, thrust, syndicates out the auto thrust also. We had the alpha floor engaged all this time, that's why it was displaying maximum takeoff. Power was not letting the aircraft to descend. We're gonna do it, disarm the auto thrust and lower the thrust levers below that. Takeoff, go around the position. This is how the Airbus philosophy works. Airbus A330 and A320. Almost all Airbus aircraft are pretty much the same. So I hope you like tonight's flight. Thomas Hatsios, the British American pilot flying the Airbus A330-200 over here, overflying the Seattle state, as you can see. So hope you like it. We're gonna make 3 touch and goes. So we're going now for the first touch and go, first landing, then another 2. We're gonna make a full stop landing. After that, as you can see, we have the mountain also, the Seattle mountain over here. Maybe we overspeed again. We need to make about a 90 degrees turn right now. Let's use the rudder pedals for direction of the vertical tail, the rudder. But we have automatic rudder adjustment. So you can see the side stick deflection when I move, climb, descent, make turns right and left. Also the rudder pedals, I have it in my side stick. To keep descending, we have a beam the airport as we descend. So we followed 20,000 feet down to 5,000 feet, the airways. Also the wing view, beautiful wing view. We are beamed to the airport right now, as you can see. So here's our airport. The runway we use for takeoff over here and for landing. Runway 16 left, runway 16 right, and runway 16 center. And this is Seattle Tacoma International Airport. We need to descend a little bit further. Maybe 10 more minutes we're gonna land. Here's the other airport we overfly every time. So this is Thomas Hatsios, the British American pilot flying the Airbus A330 200 tonight's flight. We are approaching for the first touch and go on tonight's flight with this beautiful airplane here. So we're gonna be landing in 7-8 minutes, and then we're gonna make another touch and go. So it's gonna take like 20 minutes for the full stop landing. So we're gonna come now for another landing tonight with me as a pilot, flying this beautiful airplane over here. So thank you for watching. So we need to start 9,000 feet, descend a little bit further. We're gonna start turning. Descend like 7,000 feet, I believe is okay. Still 8,000. You can start turning like that. We maybe use this. Gonna have the eyeless localizer also. So we use idle thrust, make a U-turn. We maybe need to use the wipers one more time, because there is some fog, I believe, from time to time. These are glasses. If you make the U-turn, 180 degrees approximately, and come full outing. I'm gonna make it more steep turn as we are descending to bring the aeroplane into position. Also the flaps.
Flaps 1, flaps 2, flaps 3.
Flaps 3, add some thrust also, and here we are at the altitude and now the right airspeed as we are approaching. ILS localizer also, we need to be a little bit to the right. A little bit lower, I believe. One gear down.
Gear down.
Spoilers also.
Spoilers half. Spoilers retracted.
We need to make it to the right according to the localizer. Now we start going closer into alignment. Keep making it to the right. We're using idle thrust. We're gonna glide the airplane closer to the runway. And follow the flight line also, and we have the runways. We 16 over here. Keep making to the right, almost right alignment with the right runway. Positioning here we have the runways 16, 16 left, 16 right, and 16 center. Automatic. Use also the localizer here. It's gonna align better with the approach we follow. So this is Emirates. Hope you like the Airbus A330 200. So this is the sign and approaching now for the first touch and go. Here we are. A little bit more thrust.
2,500.
Airbus A330. We are approaching. Going to be making a realignment. We can follow over here the displays for approach and landing, the instruments. If we have instrument meteorological conditions like low visibility, the computer is overheating. Slow frames per second again. And we're following the computers here and the displays of the aircraft. So we follow the glide slope and the ILS localizer. We are 2,100 feet above the ground level. You can see it displayed here, the airspeed, barometric altitude, and rate of climb and descent. And this is the aircraft and the position of the runway is in front of us. We start descending right now. Make a small turn to the left. So we overfly the other airport and we go for Seattle International KC Airport. So this is the displays, Airbus instrument, you can see also the systems display here and the engines, the autopilot, the flight management computer, the stabilizer trim and the thrust levers, position, everything is checked. Use less thrust for the approach. We have some wind. It's blowing the aircraft on the side. Also lower. The aircraft down. You can see the computer is freezing again. It's losing its frames per second.
$500. 400. 300. 100 above. 200. 100.
We are aligned with the runway.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
And we touch down. And we go for another flight, for another go around Actually, it doesn't go. So we use full takeoff power. Landing gear up. Let's go for another touch and go. We have low frames per second from time to time. So we overfly here. The Seattle airport. We are being. Again, we have a low frames per second. Over here, from time to time, we're going now for the second touch and go. Or full stop loading. We have the overhead also. Over here, the electrical, air system, fuel system, hydraulics, left and right engine, fire extinguishers, the ADIRU air dynamics reference unit. So this is the overhead. You can see hydraulic green, blue and yellow. So we have the fuel left and right wing, center tank, and a free later. And we come for landing. Flight control computers over here. Now the ADIRU dynamics reference system. The APU, so the power unit, the ice and window sheet.
2,500.
Loading. This is the fuel flow engine master switch over engine mode selector, engine master switch. For the Airbus thrust levers over here, thrust position by the engines, by the FireX full authority electronic control computers to control the engine. It's one in the gearbox of the aircraft turbo converted engines. So we have the airspeed again, barometric altitude, the terrain and the aircraft position, other aircraft, the airport, and the waypoints. If you like, over here, you can see the wings, the engines of the airplane. So we're gonna come for another landing. The Airbus A-330 may turn over here. I'm gonna follow a little bit further. We didn't come for landing in a while. I'm gonna go a little bit further. So this is Thomas Hatsios, the British American pilot flying the Airbus A-330-200 into night flight. Now we're coming for just second touch and go, second landing of this night flight. So we continue now over here. Beautiful flight and beautiful aircraft, hope you like it. Gonna make a turn over here, come for landing. Slow down all the airplane also as we turn. Okay, so we have slow frames per second again. Gonna use also idle for this approach and loading. Idle thrust until it's gonna slow down, lot gear down.
Gear down.
Over here, you can see. So the gear is coming down. So we go for another landing, touch and go, and we'll start landing later. Also the wing view, beautiful wing view with the sunset. Hope you like it. So we are almost fully aligned now with the runway for landing. I'm gonna overfly this runway, add some thrust a little bit. This is the stabilizer trim, it's performing that. Idle thrust again. We're flying around the airport. Roll the air dial again. Flying slow and low for the approach landing. 800 feet above the ground level. Keep descending, I lose localizer.
500.
500.
400.
400.
300. 100 above.
'So we have slow frames per second again, one more time.
$200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Here we are, another touch and go, or full stop. Aligning control with the rudder, align with the center line, because we have some wind. So control with the rudder pedals. You have directional control, Hatsios Raf, full takeoff power again. Another touch and go. Pitching up. Go now. Go for another lighting after a while over here. Not a lot. So we have all the air data. So go for another lighting. A full turn. I was flying out the airport, Seattle airport. So this is the cockpit, Airbus cockpit, Airbus A-330, 200 the other side, you see, the overhead, the Airbus systems are also later when we land. So the final landing, you can see the overhead system. Usually less thrust. Gonna make a small turn. I was flying behind the airport and the runways. and we come in for another loading. As you can see, the computer is overheat, so it's slowing down from time to time. It turns right and left, climb and descend. So you can see the stabilizer trim is trimming automatically the aircraft. We're going back for another loading with the Airbus A330 200 over here. Tonight's flight. So we're going back for another loading. Thomas Hatsios Raf, the Airbus A330 200 with the Emirates delivering tonight's flight. Emirates close. Emirates company over here. So we have a beautiful aircraft, new aircraft. So you can see climb and descent, pushing down, pulling up. The side stick, it will change the direction like you do with a yoke, with the Boeing or a better aircraft. So one more loading right now. Gonna start turning. Use more idle thrust. Gonna use idle
2,500.
So this is how the approach and loading. You can make it a bit to the left and then to the right. So you can see we overfly again another airport to its own landing gear down.
Gear down.
A little bit more thrust, small amount, idle power is commanded. Keep the setting. So here we are, closing for another. A little bit out to the right, because the wind is pushing out the airplane and it's aligned. The wind, so we have side wind many times. We also have slow frames per second many times. So now we have the computer is raising its frames per second from time to time. Push the side stick down, idle thrust. Also we need to glide the aircraft.
500. 400. 300 above. 200.
We need to also to slide slip and crop the airplane on the runway.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Here we are. Reverse thrust. Parking brakes.
Retard.
You can see the wind is pushing out the airplane off the runway, so we need to realign again. But we have reverse thrust. You can see the wind pushing us to the left side. And we need to realign again, reverse thrust again. Slow down. So you can see we're still slowing down now the airplane over here. So that was the Airbus A330-200 for tonight's flight. You can see the computer also is slow sometimes. Frames per second are down. So you can see the cockpit of the Airbus A330 200. The instruments, flight management computer, thrust, levers, the ECAM, upper and lower ECAM, electronic stabilizer, aircraft monitoring, primary flight display, navigation display, flight control unit. So this is the Airbus cockpit, high quality simulator. You can see the Microsoft. We use the X-Plane 11. So you can see the landing gear is safe. There is no broken wheels or tires in the airplane during its walk around. You can see the tires are safe. There's no broken tire or broken wheels or broken parts from the aircraft. You can see the wheels of the airplane after landing. All the wheels, there is no broken parts. The nose wheel also, the strut, and the left and the right engine and the wings are all in a cool, nice position. So that was Thomas Hatsios, the British-American pilot flying the Airbus A330 200 into night flight. As you can see, we did 3 takeoffs and 3 landings with this airplane. So I'm gonna see with another aircraft another time. Hope you like it. Over here you can see better view. There's no broken parts for the airplane. So I will see you in the next flight. Thank you for watching my video. Thomas Hatsios, British American pilot flying the Airbus A330 200 into night's flight. Thank you for watching.